Hello everyone, this is Professor Hill, and this is a short video for our class Introduction to Ethics, Philosophy 2306 here at St. Philip's College. This is the Summer 1 version. We're doing this class online, and wanted to give you an update from today, Thursday, the 14th of June, 2018. We had an assignment due last night, Wednesday night, and on that front, there's good news and bad news. So why don't we do the bad news first to get that out of the way? It's small, but it's bad, and we need to sort that out. And then we'll talk about the fact that there's lots of good news. Here's the first thing. And again, it's just kind of procedural stuff. All I'm asking you to do is read the chapter from the book, apply it to our case study, write a response, a contribution to the discussion, and then comment on 2 of your classmates' contributions. Now, I got to tell you, here's the thing about that, which is, as the instructor, I have access to all this information. Okay, I can see all this stuff. So here's the thing. If I write to you and say, listen, you submitted your contribution, but you only made 1 comment on another classmate's, I'll tell you what you should not do. You should not say, oh, no, I did too. Because you know what? I can see how many you did. Okay? So don't do that. Just do the 2. Hey, look, if you forgot and you think you did 2, and it turns out you only did 1, trust me, I'm telling you, you got to do 2. Now, look, we'll get into the fact later that lots of people do more than 2. And they get into the discussion, and they're commenting on different people, and that's where we're designed to go. But look, just like the famous pieces of flair from the restaurant, you got to have at least 2. The second thing is a little more serious, though, which is this, which is you also have to do what I said. Read the chapter, read the case study, make your contribution, and then go in and comment on everybody else's. If you're not following that, it's a problem. You can't go in, read other people's comments first, and then submit your contribution. It turns out that's not how this is designed, and there was a problem with that. I think we've got it fixed now because, again, these things are all time-stamped. Guys, you got to follow the orders. Because, look, that's that way for a reason. I want you to do your own original contribution first, and then see the other folks and interact with them. You'll also note in the syllabus that going around that process is cheating, and you'll see quite clearly that I have the right to failure for that assignment, that 1 discussion, or the whole class, and we don't want to go there. So on that front, submit your contribution first, and then go and read the other students and make your contributions. And again, you just don't want to monkey with it. It's simple. Follow it. Now, look, that all being said, let's come back to the good news. And the good news is, hey, most of you guys have got this now. It's only the 2nd week, but you picked it up, you figured it out, what we're doing and how to do it. And the discussions have been really quite interesting. They've been good. Look, these are difficult cases. The interchange between students, the discussion has been interesting and good. And look, there's disagreement about this. And people have been, first of all, civil and polite, which is great. I need you to do that, even in disagreement. People have made a lot of good points and brought up lots of different aspects of these cases. Again, I'm thinking about John the paramedic, the one we just had last night. And people wrestled with the fact that, like I said in my video yesterday, the guy on the ground at the end is a bad guy. And I'm not saying you have to feel bad for him. I'm just saying there's a code of ethics that's at play, and he violated that. And that's the reason why John is no longer a paramedic. This case study is called John the paramedic. It should be called John the former paramedic, because he's not doing that anymore. And I think people did a really nice job of going back and forth about the issues in the conversation, the dialogue. And like I said, several people, made 3, 4, 5, 6 different comments because they really got into what is a fascinating and interesting discussion. Now, we've got one coming up for Sunday night. Again, make sure you skip chapter 3. We just did chapters 1 and 2. Now we're going to skip 3 and really handle 4, 5, and 6 together as a block. And what you'll see with chapter 4 is it begins to lay out these big 2 schools of thought, consequentialism and non-consequentialism. I'm going to add some videos to the playlist on the YouTube channel for us, where there's another guy who talks about these. I think he does a nice job. And so you'll be able to see his take on it as well. He's more entertaining and funnier than I am. So you'll like those videos, probably better than these. But anyway, the point is that the case study is the case study about the student's cartoon. Again, this is a true story. I was involved in it. And you'll find that it introduces this element about the intent of the actor. What were they thinking? What were their motives behind what they did? Because as we're going to see, that makes a big difference when we're trying to judge this and to make decisions about the moral culpability of individuals, and how, not just how do we hold them accountable, but why. And is it just their actions, or is it their actions and their thoughts behind it, their motivations? You'll see that with this weekend's case study, the one that's due Sunday night, the student's cartoon. That also, by the way, has a fascinating ending, which I won't tell you until Monday. And I'll let you know, like I said, in the lead up to the case, I'll talk a little bit more about it tomorrow. But then I'll tell you what happened on Monday after you've turned in all your discussions, because I got to tell you, it didn't end up where I thought it would end up. That one was a big surprise to me. So anyway, read your textbooks. Again, if you need help there, let me know. But read your textbooks, look at the case study, write out your answers. And again, some of them have been really quite well done. Rooted in the chapter and the concepts, brought those over and applied, gave definitions, talked about the concepts, what's at stake here. And then, like I said, submitted their contribution and commented on it. Read through, caught up on the discussions, and made comments as they went through. So that's what we're doing. If you got any questions about any of this, just please let me know. And look forward to the discussion, especially as we get a little closer to it this weekend. And if you need anything, as always, just send me a message through Kansas and I'll get in touch with you. Take care. Bye-bye.